What's up guys, Just Boots here and welcome back to another Yu-Gi-Oh video. Today I'm joined by Bart, who just won the Lanaken Laura's TCG Corner 3v3 tournament with the very best team. You can leave now, Raphaël. Okay, Bart, what did you play?
I played Shaddoll Invoked Dogmatika.
The very best deck?
Yeah,
okay.
Of course.
Why did you play this?
I mean, it's a pretty good deck. I always like normal summoning Alistair, and in general I feel quite comfortable with the Invoked strategy, and to be honest I hadn't played too much in the last month or so, and I feel super comfortable with this, so I felt like this was just a safe pick to just pick up instantly and play, and it went pretty well.
Yeah.
So,
okay, cool. That makes sense. I guess anything you want to say before we look at the actual deck?
No, I think this is it. So yeah, let's get right into it.
Yeah, let's take a look.
Okay. So I played, of course, triple Alistair, triple Meltdown, Terraform,
6 Alistair, 7 Alistair,
and 2 Implication. That's just super standard at this point. Then the Dogmatika engine.
So pretty big Dogmatika engine.
Yeah, I mean not too big, but I guess the Maximus isn't always in. So yeah. But this was enough, I thought. Although you could also try with like more Ecclesias and an extra Maximus, which could be good to be honest. But this performed fine for me today. So
okay. So any reason why you didn't play like multiple Ecclesia, or was it just like a space issue?
I feel like it was mostly space because I wanted to fit lots of things. You also see that in the Shaddoll package because that's super small.
Yeah.
So I wanted to fit lots of hand traps and going second cards and stuff like that. So, but still, it's not too bad because playing more of these does help you start up your engine and get to Schism more often. Win is such a win condition. So
yeah.
Should be alright.
It's like the best card in the deck. Okay, yeah, fair enough.
And then for the Shaddolls, just like I said, super small engine, so only 6.
Yeah, very small.
Very small. The Shaddoll fusions are super sick against like Tri-Brigade, for example, because it's outs and Appaloosa and Refold with just 1 card, which is quite nice. But besides that, the Shaddolls are basically just bricks in my opinion, so I don't really like playing too many of them. I did sometimes feel like that I could have used the Beast in there in one match today, so it's good, but this is good enough I think, especially against like the combo that you don't want to have Bricky Shaddolls, you actually just want every card in your deck to actually do something and stop your opponent or break their board.
Yeah,
so I think this is fine, maybe 1 Beast, but I don't think I would play any more than that.
Yeah.
And the Schism of course is just broken.
Yeah, best card.
And consistency, just a really good card. Like in this deck you have so many power cards, like you have your Alistairs or your Nadirs, and it's just so good to be able to dig to those. So this card is super good in this deck.
Yep. Can you maybe like, when we get to the extra deck, show what you banish off the pot? Because I know people in the comments are gonna be asking that, so.
Yeah, sure. Then triple talents and Coldplay, just to beat hand trap, because this deck is kind of hand trap magnet, like Ash hurts it, Failure hurts it, Lancia hurts it, Roll hurts it, so it's good to have cards that help combat that.
Yeah, is there any reason you played Tactics over Crossout Designator?
Crossout is also quite a cool card to be honest. This helps breaking boards a bit better though, I'd say. So in that sense I like Tactics, but I wouldn't say that Crossout is necessarily bad. It might be worth exploring as well, but I think Talents performed pretty well today.
Fair enough.
Then against breaking boards.
Very shiny cards.
Very shiny
nice.
cards. Shout out to Kusha. So yeah, these are like quite good right now, I'd say, against like Dragon boards with Seal, Savage and stuff like that, but in general it works quite well with this deck because you have Meltdowns, you have Alistairs to send away, or like your Nadirs or your Pots, so you always have something to send away basically, and it just helps break boards, so yeah, I think it's quite good, especially in this deck. Yep. So, and then for hand traps, triple Ash, double Veiler and triple Imperm for 40. I mean, these are just flying answers. Although, like against Dragonlink right now, which is a popular deck, most of these small handships don't trade into them very well.
Yeah.
So, but against other decks, they do help, and they're pretty good, I'd say. So
yeah. So maybe if Dragonlink gets like even more popular, you would reconsider playing the hand trap ratios, I guess.
Yeah, like maybe if like Dragonlink and Drytron prove to be really dominant and the main decks, then maybe you could try draw in the main, something like that. Potentially, but these are still like good against Tri Brigade, and in general they're like fine. So I think it's especially at an event like this, which is in the Netherlands not too big, then it's good to expect like lots of random decks, and then these are just very consistent against most decks. At least against every deck they do something.
Yeah.
Right? So, yeah. So that's for the main.
40 cards.
40 cards, clean, and then extra deck for your. To make Mecha turn 1 and to make your what's it called live? The Dogmatika cards.
Right, the Maximus.
And then for your invoked fusions, these 4. This is more than enough. So this is good enough. And then 2 Winda, 1 Construct, and 2 Epcon.
Yep.
For the snow package, and then 1 attack left, 1 Untis. Kind of wish I had a second one a few times, so could be good to be honest. And then this to link away your if you make Winda, then you can summon it in your extra monster zone, and then you can clear that with this if you want to push for game next turn.
Yep.
And Verde, which was quite clutch, so I liked Verde. So. Maybe for the second Untis, one of the fusions. I'm not too sure yet, or maybe cutting it, but 4 is So I'm not either one of these or one of the invoked fusions.
Yep.
Or just not one Untis, but I missed it a few times. So yeah.
So probably 2 Untis.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then for the for what I banished for prosperity.
Oh right. Yeah.
So I feel like. You can manage this, like it depends on what you on how your hand looks. If you want to banish 3 or 6, so like banishing 6 really does hurt a bit. But sometimes then you just need to dig for like a Nadir or like something, and otherwise you lose. And then in those situations, I do feel like it's worth it to banish 6. But generally you would banish 3, and it kind of depends on what you want to banish. But like the cards that are possible to banish, I'd say, are these 6 generally, and depending on how your hand looks, I'd say this is a pretty like you could do these 3 for example. That's fine, but it kind of depends on your hand. Sometimes you also pick one of these, but so. Duck, and then for the sides, just triple troll. For Drytron and Dragonlink, just a good card.
Very good,
for sure. And then Lancia, which is like for Tri Brigade, for the mirror, and Dragonlink to some extent, but it's not too. But it's kind of hit or miss. Then Gammas, which I always quite like. I'm always a big fan of Gammas cards. So it's just good against so many decks, so many different decks. So you can basically put it in against every deck going second, and it's just always impactful basically. So I quite like it. And then for Pagnotop to break boards, like and it's good against back row, and it helps breaking Dragonlink boards. So it's quite versatile in that sense. And then just back row 8.
Yep. I mean, fair enough.
And these are like for. I kind of wanted to respect anti-spell, so that's why they were lightning. They weren't feather dusters or lightning storms.
Fair enough.
But if anti-spell doesn't prove to be too popular, then maybe these should be
lightning storms.
Yeah. Or like, but order is annoying, and this helps you with order. So
true.
And order is broken. So
order, pretty good card. Yeah, for sure.
So these, I guess it's fine. So
Yep. All right. Thank you, Bart. Any last words?
Shout outs to my team, Frozen Card Gaming, of course. and to my teammates now today, to Joshua and Raphaël. I had a lot of fun, and I really enjoy the 3v3 format, basically, and it's super cool like this, and to be able to talk with your teammates, and I feel like it really adds to the regular experience of the tournament. So yeah, I quite liked it, and I'll be looking forward to the next 3v3, and that's basically it.
Okay, cool. Thank you so much, Bart, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.
Thank you. Bye.